This here is the Hasselblad X2D and I've got the 55 f2.5 on the front. All of the photos in today's video are edited from my presets. There's a link in the description. In that pack you get mobile and desktop presets all for $12. This is not specifically a street photography camera, but you can use it for street photography obviously, because you can use any camera for street photography. What I want to kind of show you today is not necessarily why you should go and buy this for street photography, but more about my process and how I approach street photography, all while using this camera. I have a filter on it at the moment. It's a CPL filter. I don't use that in this video, but if you have one, why not? I love the camera. I think it's great. I use it professionally and have been for the last couple of months now. If you have one, and you want to buy it, or you want to buy it for professional reasons, and then you go and take it out onto the street, or you just want to get some really mega, unbelievably overkill, high quality, god tier street photography, then 102 megapixel medium format camera will probably do the trick. Let's go and have a wander around and see what we can find. See what frames we can find and people we meet. Who knows? At the end, I'll talk about some of my opinions. And the sun should break through later on, so we'll get a mix of conditions in today's video. But first and foremost, with this insane camera, let's get a beautiful landscape shot of the misty, foggy Tower Bridge. And then that allows us as well to crop in if we want to, which is one of the advantages to this. So I'm super excited to shoot some street photography with the Hasselblad X2D coupled with the 55mm up front. So let's go and see what we can get. Throughout this video, I'm going to be capturing typical street photos, but also some architectural shots because I'm going to want to show you the details as well. So this is obviously just an example. It's a nice shot here of the clouds moving in over the top of Bishopsgate. Just getting a shot of this dude, this worker, through the glass, which is quite cool because you've got like the natural frame. Nice close-up of the hand. So I'm going to be looking for frames and subjects that I can take photos of, but also then crop in, because obviously you have 100 megapixels and the quality is incredible on this camera. I can't quite get that across. Oh, there's so much going on. Can we like frame them? How's that look? Nah, okay. So I'm trying to frame each worker in their own kind of like column. So I'm using these as frames. Nice little shot of the Sky Garden poking its head through. The colours and everything coming through. Oh, it looks insane. Yeah, look. It's fucking sick. Did you get one?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
You're trying to? Okay, I'll get out of the way. Thank you. Sam. Even if you don't succeed in the things you want to do, you tried, right? You have to try.
What's the point if you can't succeed? I mean, what's the point of trial? I mean, trying on it.
I think a lot of people think that succeeding is the final goal, but being successful is trying. The people that aren't successful are the ones that don't try. I think if you change your mentality to I'm trying so I'm successful, you'll realize that that's where the success is, because once you get to where your goal is, you'll have new goals.
You're right.
Yeah, so there's always new goals regardless of what you're doing. So therefore that being successful will never happen because you'll always have new goals. Whereas if you accept that the trying is the success part, you're already successful.
Actually, I've never looked at this issue this way. All right.
Mate,
Thank you, man.
I've got to go and work, but
Thank
good to
you.
meet you. Enjoy.
Good to meet you.
And do what's good for you, okay? See you later, man. Don't worry, it's the reflection. No, it's not you. Don't worry, don't worry. Well, it'd be rude not to go into Chinatown. The crop factor, if I stand up here and shoot down that way towards the light, and then you can zoom in and crop in as you wish. That's absolutely crazy. I know we know that about 100 meg cameras. I know we know that about 100 meg sensors, but there's something different to knowing about it and then using it, because it's yeah, it's next level. Nice little detail shot of glasses on the table with the reflections in the background. I'm putting it up to my eye just because it's a lot easier for me to see the frame and make sure it's in focus. I have never noticed that before. So I'm walking away from Chinatown. I've just realized next to this pub, there's actually mirrors up there, which means I can get a shot through the mirror of the outside street. So just up here, there's a billboard that's got like this chrome effect, but it's casting this really cool shadow reflection onto the sidewalk. So I'm going to get a shot of that, and then I'm also going to get a shot of the actual reflection. So this is the billboard in question. So I'm going to expose for the highlights on the floor, like so. And then as I get people walking through the frame, just kind of want to catch their feet going through. So I'm looking at this mirror up top. Oh, look at that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that way. Let's move other way. That's pretty sick. Let's just walk down the outside because it's going to be easier. I wonder if actually from up here, oh yes, is there a light? Right, it's exposed for that light. It's pretty sick. Don't know if there's anything going the other way. It's been actually quite a long time since I've used a camera system that's giving me this much joy. And I know, of course, it's going to give me joy. Look at the price tag, right? But as you all know, I've used everything on the spectrum, from the cheapest camera that I could find to, well, now arguably the most expensive. And what I get with the cheap gear is I get this excitement that you can still get these really insane photos with obviously cheap gear. This is the other side of the spectrum. You expect this to yield insane results. Of course you do, because, well, again, because of the price. But you can't kind of like comprehend the actual quality that you get. It's pretty crazy. This might be a quite nice shot of this car. I know I'm doing a street video, but let's get a shot of this guy getting a photo of it. For those that are interested in car photography, next month I'm going to be doing a road trip from London around Europe in a very special car. I've got an allowance of 5,000 miles, and that's all I'm going to give you for now until the day comes that I'm actually driving around in it. So I'm going to try and manual focus this, but there's a guy just down there. Let's have a look. I'll have to crop in to get the frame that I want. But that is pretty good. Is there a gap here? There's not, so that is the only place there's kind of one here. It's going to be pretty hard to pull focus through. You can kind of just make it out, or it kind of just works on all three of those different frames. Well, I guess my opinions are pretty straightforward. You know what you're getting, right? You're getting a medium format sensor that's 102 meg in really, really good conditions. Great lighting, middle of the day, beautiful harsh shadows and highlights, and dynamic range that can deal with that. Coupled with a 55mm f2.5 on the front. High quality build, it's incredible, it feels great, you know what you're getting, right? That aside, push all of that stuff aside. What does this do? It takes photos that make you feel something. And I think that is the most important thing when it comes to photography. We have our work horses, we have the cameras that we use for our jobs if we're professionals. Or if you're a hobbyist, you have your go-to setup that you will just pick up and run with. That's just the go-to. But then when you pick up something like this, it makes you feel something. Maybe it's just me, maybe not. If any of you use the X2D, then maybe you can comment down below and tell me if you feel the same. It feels the way that you expect it to feel. Premium and luxurious. And that's what you expect, right? So I don't really have too many negative opinions on it because it's a fantastic camera. The manual focus is pretty good, to be honest. It's helped me out a lot in the last couple of months doing car photography and other professional photography that I do. I don't have anything else really to say about this incredible camera, but just to show you the use case. And I mean, look at that sensor. It's just a thing of beauty, really, isn't it? Now, if you are looking for like specs and details and all of that stuff, I'll leave a link to the camera below. I generally love it, and I can't really get that across without just saying it too much. I've been using other medium format cameras. I love medium format at the moment. It's a thing I'm enjoying. It's a thing that I want to continue using. So I will be continuing to use this in my work as well, professionally and as a hobbyist every now and then for street photography. Less likely for street, but more so for professional. There's a link for this down in the description, as there is for all of my presets that I've used throughout this video and some more that I use professionally as well. Description for all of that good stuff. Comment any questions you have about it and I will try and answer them. Otherwise, if you are thinking about purchasing this camera, I recommend going to rent it, trying it first, seeing if you like it, and then you can go ahead and buy it. If you live in London, you can go to Piccadilly Circus. Just off from Piccadilly Circus, there is a DJI store, and in that DJI store, you can, there's there's these. And if you speak to the lovely staff, you can say, hello, lovely staff, I'd like to hold a camera. And they'll say, okay. There we go. So go and try it, go and rent it, go and use it. And that goes for any camera, not just the Hasselblad X2D. Try it before you buy, and then you know what you're getting. Create more, stress less, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace, love, go shoot.